Champagne Problems is a new Netflix holiday film, so today, let's see if it's worth your time. An executive travels to France to secure the acquisition of a renowned champagne brand before Christmas, but her plans are upended when she falls into a whirlwind romance, only to discover he's the founder's son. While you're watching this video, comment down below with your thoughts on the Champagne Problem. I like watching Christmas movies on Netflix. Unfortunately, I would put Champagne Problems into this box that it's a movie that takes place during Christmas time. There's a Christmas tree and there's snow, but it does not feel like a Christmas movie whatsoever. There's no like festive moments to it all. You don't really feel the vibe of the holiday within this film. And so when I'm watching this movie, I want the Christmas atmosphere throughout this film, and it's just not within this movie. And Champagne Problems ends up being a very cliche, generic movie, and a lot of Netflix Hallmark movies are like that, and there's a draw to that all. That's just not all for me. But you could easily take a somewhat generic, predictable holiday film and end up having such likable, energetic characters to them to make it at least worth watching. Champagne Problems has this very predictable plot line going for it, but none of the characters I could care less about. Like, none of the characters had that personality that shined throughout the movie. None of the characters felt memorable. They're just all very one note. Minka Kelly plays Sydney and Tom Woznicka plays Henry. They get all of the romance really like started in the beginning of the film. She's spending 2 nights in Paris. And she promises her sister that she's gonna have one night dedicated to herself so she can have some fun. She goes to a bookstore. There she meets Henry. They have this spark. They spend the night together. She's trying to purchase this champagne brand, but only to discover that the person she had this one night with is the owner's son. Now it's just strictly business, but they start to understand each other and fall madly in love. We've seen plenty of movies like that. The one thing I did appreciate about this movie, though, is that they got that romance like started in the beginning of the film. It didn't kind of draw itself out. You understood like, hey, they had that spark in the beginning. Let's just get that out of the way. Then we can actually develop our storyline. You have your brief awkward moment after that to where they're realizing the situation that they're in. She's trying to secure this brand, but also she ends up falling in love. Tom Woznicka and Minka Kelly don't have the best chemistry because their characters are very bland. They try to throw in some humor into it, that she's lactose intolerant and she's eating cheese, and he's opening up and he's trauma dumping on her constantly. Those two characters really don't have that much in common, and they just give this very one-note performance to where you don't really care so much about their personal issues or if they're madly in love or not. It's very flat performances. They are likable people, but it just didn't really feel any sort of spark between the two and any love sequences to me to get latched onto. And Flula Borg is in here, who is absolutely hilarious in other movies and shows, but they really didn't utilize him in here. He is another person that's trying to purchase this brand. Couple funny moments when they're arguing about the movie Die Hard, but for the most part, really underutilized. This film definitely could have used more holiday vibes to it. You have your Christmas tree, you have some snow, but I just want more of that discussion of the holidays to make it feel like it was a Christmas movie. But it ended up being such a predictable movie. You know where the relationship was going to go, despite having that spark in the beginning of the movie to get that all out of the way. You still felt like the movie was hitting all of these moments that you would expect from other Netflix and Hallmark holiday films. It didn't shy away from all of that, and in turn, it should have had more energetic, more lively moments to make it feel like it had some memorable scenes within it. And I noticed several times within this film, the overall color grading to it seemed to match the color of champagne. Champagne's like this clear, kind of peachy color to it. And many times the lighting for this film was turned up and everything seemed a little bit bright. It kind of matched the colors of champagne. It was a little bit interesting at times. Champagne Problems could have been better, just ended up being this very typical generic holiday film with that lack of holidays and the lack of the overall Christmas feel to it all. I've seen better, but I also seen worse. It wasn't the most terrible film I've seen by any means, but not one that I'm going to remember like a month from now. I'm gonna go ahead and give Champagne Problems a C. Thank you guys for checking my review for Champagne Problems. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.